Even with professional support, there are no guarantees in this business. My name is Gina, and I help you make your writing better. This commenter specifically says, I paid somebody to do my query letter and I have not gotten a single request. I'm embarrassed to say how many agents I am in. So, first of all, do not be embarrassed. No matter how high your number is, there are people out there with a much higher number than you. And I stand by the fact that rejections are not personal and they are not even necessarily a reflection of the quality of the work that you are submitting. But even with professional help, there are simply no guarantees in this business. Even somebody who looked over your query letter or wrote the query letter for you, there are still things that that professional cannot control when it comes to pitching your work. If you have written a 350,000 word literary novel, there's nothing anybody can do. As a debut author, you are simply never going to get past that initial stage. That is too many words. Nobody can help you with that. If you have written book 1 of 7 and it simply cannot stand on its own, that is not going to work as a debut author. It's simply too risky. They cannot take a chance on that kind of a project. It is too big of an investment of their time at every stage without any guaranteed outcomes. And no matter how good the query letter is, the pages are always more important. The query letter can help people be like, "Ooh, I really do want to scroll down." But most agents will say that they scroll down and they look at your pages anyway. If your pages are a mess, then there's nothing that query letter can do to save it. And I know that I said that rejections are not personal and they do not even necessarily reflect on the quality of the writing, and that is true. And your story can be fantastic, but your opening pages do not reflect that. You might have written a wonderful story and you might use beautiful prose and have excellent grasp of syntax and cadence, all of these things. You might have a beautiful book, but it starts in a place that's the wrong place. And an agent is like, I just simply don't have the time to do a deep structural edit on this. They're going to have to go and learn some craft and some storytelling before they come back to me. And I know that it is frustrating to pay for a service and have somebody look over your work and have it not result in the outcomes that you were hoping for, but anybody in this business who is guaranteeing you an outcome is lying to you. And unfortunately, this happens in which you pay somebody for a service and you don't get what you were hoping out of it. And please know that again, it is not personal. It probably doesn't have anything to do with the quality of the story. This is just a business of luck sometimes.